what E3 showed was total garbage. If Master Chief is on a Mount Rushmore of gaming, why isn't Microsoft treating them that way? Why aren't they handling this IP with kid gloves? Why aren't they handling this IP like an egg? They should. They're the only Halo and Gears of War later, but Halo is the reason why you are a thing. Period. I don't care about NBA Inside Drive. I don't care about Gears of War. I don't care about any of these titles besides Halo, because that's what you first introduced me to. Was Halo. Off the rip, your hello was with Master Chief. So if this game is on the Mount Rushmore, if this mascot is on the Mount Rushmore gaming, why am I seeing Twitter guy says that it's a fixed camera instead of CGI? Why am I seeing a fixed camera of Master Chief and no real gameplay of campaign, but I see free multiplayer? This is another thing about Xbox where it's all about gaming services. I am tired of it. COD, Fortnite, all of these things are saturating the market. Now, I had a brief conversation with another YouTuber, and I think he's a cowboy. But I think his Twitter handle is Now Your Mama Knows. But at the same time, I understood what he was saying. Well, why wouldn't Halo's popular? Why wouldn't they put their hat in the ring for free multiplayer? Why wouldn't they do that? You see the success of Warzone. You see the success of But this earlier video I tried to explain, Ratchet & Clank didn't shoehorn stuff into the game and make you be like, why they do that? Microsoft is shoehorning Halo into a free-to-play multiplayer title. And that bothers me because Master Chief deserves better. Master Chief is one of those IPs. He's one of those character in IP that changed gaming, the trajectory of gaming. I wonder why Microsoft, this is the same, King Thresh didn't know I said it, but we kind of said it at the same time. You're the richest gaming company on the face of the earth. Why do you need E3 to show me anything? If you speak, we will listen. Period. If Phil Spencer wants to come out and those guys collectively want to do something on their own, like a Nintendo Direct or a State of Play or something like that, nobody would tune those guys out. They will listen 150%. And so would I. Because I'm a gamer. This is what we do. But for somebody like Phil and the company itself as Microsoft to bury Halo, you have two main events in E3. You have your start and your finish. This is wide known information. Okay, if you want to argue and dispute this, we can. But there is wide information, a well of knowledge that you start off with a banger, you finish with a banger. That's how it goes at E3, and the rest in the middle is filler, right? I'm not saying it couldn't be good filler, but filler nonetheless. Okay, so once you go down that path of putting Halo in the mix of games that you're displaying in the middle of the conference, lets me know that you are not handling the IP the way it's supposed to be handled. It's a number of things with this Microsoft bullcrap. Redfall was the closing act of E3, a CGI trailer. Why? Please explain to me. Just like I asked Mark Cerny, was this an easy port? Please explain to me, Phil Spencer, why would Halo not be in the front or the last thing you shown. I think Forza should have been the closing spot instead of showing Red fall off like that was the icing on the cake. Halo is supposed to be the icing on the cake for you guys. That's why I'm upset. You can show me new IPs all day. Great. I'm happy for you. Most of those things were trailers, and I don't know what they're actually about. Do you? Contraband is one of the main ones. It was an interesting trailer, but I don't know what the game is about. I'm sorry, I couldn't tell you. I'm one of those people that pride myself on knowing a lot of information, and I'm sorry to my subs. I watch Contraband, and I do not know what it's about. Okay? So for me, Halo, I came for two things. Flight Simulator, because I knew it was going to be there because of the leaks. That's number one, because that's the title I'm looking for. The new IP on a console that I'm personally looking for. Number two was Halo. I got my fix from Flight Simulator. I'm happy. That's the reason why I'm buying the Series X, is because of Flight Simulator. Second thing I'm buying the Series X for is Halo Infinite. I'm a Master Chief fanatic. I want my character to have development. I want my character to go through growing pains. And it seems like Microsoft is unable to deliver a mature content Master Chief. Just like the guys on the other side, Sony. Now, I talked to TK9 about, about the God of War and about how Kratos has developed over time, character development. Okay? So once you see that they're not developing the character to a more mature content because the people who began to play Combat Evolve are older. We have kids, we have a family, we have more things involved, we have responsibilities. So should Master Chief. I appreciated the game of God of War 2018 because they made Kratos have bedrock character development. I'm a movie guy. Okay, character development is very important to me. If you can't sell me on character development, I don't want to watch anymore. Master Chief has to grow with the audience. I want to see Master Chief. I don't care about the name Halo if Master Chief isn't behind it. So showing me glitz and glamour about season passes, oh, you can pick which order you want to. I don't care about that. I don't. That's an extra add-on, just like Ghost of Tsushima multiplayer. That's an add-on. It's an add-on. I don't understand why you guys, especially Xbox guys, think multiplayer is the bedrock of Halo. It's not. It's not the bedrock of Halo. It's the campaign. This is not COD. Master Chief is not a part of the COD legacy. It's cool for Fortnite. Those new IPs, Dauntless, Warframe, all those games, beautiful. Great games in their own right. But to see Master Chief get sold down the river for a free multiplayer game is disgraceful. Now, I know my guy Doc Dark is going to chime in. I know that. But at the same time, you just started this Xbox. I'm a vet at this Xbox, bro. I grew up I was a kid playing with Master Chief. I love this dude. People have been Master Chief for fucking graduation. Okay? This is how much people care about Master Chief. I don't care about the multiplayer. I don't care about the season passes and the options you get. I just want Master Chief to be successful. I want him to leave a legacy worth looking at the end of the day, worth going back to play. And I'm not talking about multiplayer. Everybody wants to throw their hat in the free to play game. But we all know what comes with free to play. We all know that. Yeah, you free to play a game, and if you want something else, pay me. A gaming service. I am tired of Game Pass. I will admit it's a success for me. I like it as far as you're a newcomer like Doc. Hear these games, play them, catch up, and then jump off and then start buying it. I'm a fan of letting new gamers have the bevy, the smorgasbord, the plethora of games that Doc and his kids get to play every single day. I'm a fan of that, the PS Nows. But when it comes to certain IPs, you can touch Gears of War. You can touch everything else in your catalog, Microsoft. But do not touch Halo. Do not. Me and the Duke controller listening to 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying on the OG. That's where it started. The campaign. Suck me in with the campaign. And then you know what you should show? This is what we got for you after you finish the campaign. This free multiplayer, this thing right here. Yeah, after you get done the campaign, this is going to blow you away. But the trailer did not blow me away. It did not blow me away. And for anybody to sit up here, oh, it looks like fun. Looks like fun sounds like Fall Guys and party animals to me. Halo shouldn't look like just fun. It should look fucking awesome. Period. I'm sitting here as a Microsoft fan, as an Xbox fan, because I grew up on Windows just like everybody else had to at that particular time if you're a millennial. But now I'm older. I want more. I want more from Halo, the title, the IP. I want more than what was shown at E3. This game was delayed. It was delayed. And if you can't give me a better product than what you've shown before, guess what? Delay it again. People might be upset. I might be upset. But at the end of the day, it's going to be better product for everybody. I don't want to see this free multiplayer crap. I don't care about that. I care about Master Chief. This is why we're all here. Now, a lot of you new Xbox guys, you'll come there for Halo. I'm here for Master Chief. That's it. If you're playing Crash Bandicoot, you're not here for anybody else. You're here for Crash. You're not here for the levels. You love Crash Bandicoot. That's it. If you go back, all the problems wrong with the surrounding, all the drama surrounding Last of Us 2, you came back for Ellie. You came back for Joel. You came back for the story. Anything that deserves a sequel should pull you in because of the story. The Quiet Place 2, I can't wait to see it. You know why? Because I'm immersed into the characters, not just the story. This is what makes a great game a great game. It's the story. It's the character development. It's not just the character. This is why I get so upset when it comes to Halo itself as an IP. Sell it to Sony, please. Because at the end of the day, they know how to do a campaign, and if you want some multiplayer later on, you want some multiplayer to fill the need for you, to fill the hole, fine. And a lot of Xbox guys that sit up here and tell you, "Hey, we love multiplayer." I understand that. I love multiplayer. I love the social event that gaming is. But at the end of the day, where would Halo be without Master Chief? Nowhere. Nowhere to be found. So if Halo itself is not going to be prioritizing, Microsoft is not going to be prioritizing, Xbox is not going to be prioritizing Master Chief, but just subtracting the Halo name from Master Chief and just give that to you, I'm not with it. At any level, because Doc says his levels to this. That's the lowest level on the bar for me, is a free multiplayer that I wasn't really looking for. I wasn't checking for. I was checking for the growth of Master Chief and the character development of the world. That's it. And if Microsoft can't do that, and if you're just going to give me game services along with Game Pass, I'm good. I'm good. I was just having a conversation on Twitter the other day. Like, damn, I got to buy all these packs for Flight Simulator. I might as well just buy the game. And then collect certain planes as I go on. But just this free multi is just this. It's just the I'm not with the services stuff. Now, Game Pass might be great for my kids because they love to run through games and I don't know what they like, so they just play all the games. That's fine. But for somebody who knows what they're into, somebody who's been playing games for almost the same time as in 2000, when people was born in 2005, I've been gaming for almost 20 years, past 20 years, almost 25. Almost 25 years, man. I've been gaming since 5-6 years old. I'm 31. I want character development. I want people to grow with me. If you can't do that, pass the baton. Pass it. Because this game, this IP, this mascot, Master Chief, deserves to be treated. He needs the red carpet treatment. Period. Because if without Master Chief, there is no Microsoft. There is still a Microsoft, but there is no Xbox. There's no subdivision called Xbox. They're gone. They're gone. So please, from the bottom of my heart, please get Master Chief. Please let the campaign be right. Please. I want you guys to pour all the developers on Halo Infinite. If you guys don't have the campaign ready, delay it. Delay it until Master Chief is shown in the proper light as he should be. Kratos is shown in the proper light as he should be. Ellie, Joel, all these characters. Again, the Wombats from Rift Apart. Ratchet and Clank, all these characters have growth. Just like a movie. You might watch a 2-hour movie and be like, whoa, what character growth? TV show better. TV show, Walking Dead. Rick isn't the same person he was on episode 1 as he is on when he left the show. And that's all I care about. Character development. This is Ralph Angel. I'm reporting from Cloud Data Media. Please, Microsoft. If you could do me one favor, I've been a fan for 20 plus years now. Since you came out, I've been there to buy products for you, controllers, headsets, chargers, games, consoles. Been through the red ring of death, everything. Please make sure that Master Chief, if you're not going to touch the IP for a minute after you make this game, please send him off in the proper way. He deserves it. The gamers deserve it. The Microsoft community. I might be a Sony pony, but I want a win for Microsoft and their gamers because they're my friends. Just because I prefer Sony and the PS5, that doesn't mean that I hate Microsoft and I never want them to get a victory. I want my friends to be satisfied with their purchase. I want them to be happy with their purchase. I want them to be 100% elated and be able to make content because of the game. I'm signing out.